Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Oh God, I can hear me because I have my stream unmuted. Ew, disgusting. Anyway, um, hi everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, congrats on first base if you're still here. Hi, Tim. I was like, ugh, disgusted. Okay, so we have to talk about how I was a dumbass. Congratulations, Hostley, on redeeming the second first. Impressive. Didn't know it was possible. We had to talk about how I was dumb, and I'm not gonna put on my camera because I'm really embarrassed. I'm not dumb in any weird dumb way, but I'm dumb in like just a general dumb way. And let me explain. I I ordered a thing. Why am I saying it like that? I ordered a razor. Thing made it sound more nefarious than it is. I ordered a razor, and I was trying to order it to my apartment. Somehow, I chose to deliver it to my parents' house, which is bad enough. I'm like, okay, well, that was a mistake, whatever. Um, Worse than that, I somehow managed to deliver it to my parents' house in my mom's name. And I don't know how I made those two mistakes. Okay, getting it delivered to my parents' house, sure, that's fine. That happens, whatever. I used to live there. Um, Getting it delivered in my mom's name, I, d- I that's just that's just dumb. That's just stupid. And I love how last stream I was saying, guys, I'm so smart. And then I'm this dumbass. I'm this dumbass who doesn't look where things are getting delivered or look at the name, apparently. And just, it was just dumb. First of all, I wanted to get it today. So I was like, oh, yeah, I'll get the expedited delivery because it was like same day delivery. And I'm like, oh, this is great. You know what's funny? I was like, God, it could have been something worse. It is in the shape of something like it's it is definitely shaped in a way that it's kind of girthy. Ew, I hated saying girthy, but it is. So it could have been significantly worse if I if I'd gotten something else delivered to my parents' house in my mom's name. Just here you go, mom. Hey, maybe you need this. Anyway, good God. Uh, I don't want to think about that. Anyway, um, but yeah, I was like, how did I manage to do that? I just it was it was dumb. And like it wasn't even that early, so I can't even use that excuse. It was like, I don't know, like 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 10:30. Like I'd been working for a few hours. Maybe, okay, problem number one, I was ordering stuff while I was working. Don't tell my boss. Don't tell my boss. Um, but it was just like a quick little item. And like it normally defaults to my apartment. And I don't know why it was different this time. And also why I didn't read. We're gonna go with I can't read. That's gonna be my excuse. I became illiterate. I couldn't read, and that's how that mistake happened. Plus, my mom, our names start with the same letter. So, you know, I'm not dumb. I just saw the letter A and thought it was my name. Maybe that's worse. Um, anyway, so that was the dumb thing I did today. And then I had to text my mom and say, "Hey mom, that package that just got delivered that has your name on it, that's mine." Oh no, what did your boss do? Baze, what happened? Baze, what happened? Also, while you answer, you guys can't see me, but I'm going to step away really fast because I have to get my rings. I once again forgot to put on my rings. BRB. Oh, and if I really have to guess, I'm going to guess that your boss did something racist and or sexist. Peed in a clear plastic cup, walked around the school with it, talking to people about it. Asked me to pee in a cup for her so she can compare. Oh, um, okay. Well, was she sober? Was she perhaps high? Ah, yeah, you see, that makes more sense. So she's fired, right? Oh, she's ooh. Oh, yes, to so okay, sorry. I was like, "Oh god." Apologies. I I should have read that better. Like, "Oh my god." Oh, sorry, I'm just rocking out to the music a little bit. Hey, my bad. Where's my Spotify? Guys, I'm not obsessed with Hadestown, but I'm obsessed with Hadestown. Anyway, she wanted to put baking soda. Why? Is your boss okay? Like, no offense, but maybe she should talk to a therapist or something. Yeah, that's weird. And, like, I don't know if it's illegal, but it's not legal. Found out last night a friend used to manage Jordan Fisher. Oh, that's cool. It was for a wives' tale on the gender. What? Because I don't think your boss is okay. Hey, hot take. I don't think your boss is okay. Oh, of the baby. Oh, I'm like the gender of of people. That's not okay. Does she have friends? Yes, he was in Hadestown. Jess and I saw him in New York. Gosh, Hadestown is so good. He was such a lovely Orpheus. He was really good. I have seen Hadestown how many times now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I've seen Hadestown 4 times. There's a whole thing, yeah. Yeah, she's definitely gone too far. I feel like you could file a sexual harassment suit against your company, well, against your employer, if they don't fire her. Just saying. Hopefully, you do have your HR department's number now. Oh, this is a different. Oh God, this is a different boss. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes, that is a fireable offense. You can't do that. It is harassment. Yeah, I mean, if I had a company and one of my employees was doing that, they'd be fired immediately. Personally, I would go to HR for documentation. Like, I would go to the boss and HR. HR definitely for documentation because just in case they want to sweep it under the rug, I do want to make sure you always want to make sure to lodge a complaint with HR so they know that it did happen. It's like, hey, this made me feel uncomfortable. Um, she was asking me to pee in. Yeah, definitely report it to HR. Like just so they have a record of it. You can even like if you're uncertain if they will do anything properly, if you talk to them directly, if they have an email, I would suggest sending them an email so it's in writing and you can have a record of it as well. These are just ways that you can like protect yourself. It's a lot easier. Yeah, I always want if something like that was happening to me, I would wanna make sure that's properly documented because then if their boss is trying to protect them, then they just wouldn't report it to HR. Um, and then there'd be nothing on record for the employee. And if someone's doing something like that, there should be an HR investigation. You know, don't work in HR, uh, but I was trained to, so that should be investigated because that's a problem. That's a if your employer doesn't wanna get sued, they make sure that doesn't happen again. Oh, I forgot I'm not on my face cam. Here, we'll we'll go to just chatting. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. I forgot. I forgot. I get so comfortable with having my camera off and like being on the starting soon screen that I'm like, no one's looking at anything. There's no pretty woman on the camera. Where is she? I do need more rings. Tim, you might be joking, but I literally do need more rings. Um, I wanna get I want a ring for each of these 3 fingers. I'm not getting married ever, so I'm just buying myself a ring for this one, and then I want a ring for my pointer finger, have a ring for the middle finger, but I wanna replace this one because it's a cheaper ring, so I wanna get something more, like, ornate, and then I just need one for my pointer finger on my right hand, so then I do need more rings. You might have been joking, but I seriously do need more rings. That is actually in my list of things to do, buy more rings, but the rings I want are expensive, so I have to wait. I had to be responsible. Yeah, that was my day yesterday. She had the audacity to walk into the room and question if my coworker had cleaned the toys yet. Ugh, that's annoying. You need 2 more right hand, pinky, and ring finger. I was thinking about getting rings for, like, my pinky and my thumb, but I don't know if I like rings on these fingers. Maybe on my pinky. I could see me getting, like, a little delicate band on my pinky. Nothing that has, like, a stone like these, the ones that I currently have, but I could get, like, a little band. But do you know what type of rings you wanna get, Tim? Do you like the thick, like, band ones or I don't know what rings men wear. I know nothing about what men typically tend to wear as rings. Um, but yeah, Baze, your workplace is I'm surprised they haven't been sued. Well, actually, you work with a whole bunch of young people, so I'm not surprised. I want rings, but they're all too pretty or too male. I love rings. I like some there are, like, some cute, like, little delicate ones that are kind of like like a leaf. I've tested things out, let me get it. Yes, please! Please send me a picture. I love rings. I love talking about rings. Also, guys, we have book updates. Please hold. First, book update. I have finished the 5th season. Once again, I recommend everybody read this damn book, please. It's fantasy, it's about the end of the world. It's so good. It is so good. My god, I love this book. I have, um I have book club with Jim to talk about the end part of this book on Sunday. I'm really excited to talk to them about it, and, yeah, it was so good. Oh my god. And the thing is, like, it's so annoying because I can't talk about what made this book so good without spoiling shit, and I don't wanna spoil shit because I want people to read the damn book. So I'm kind of, between a rock and a hard place because I wanna tell people why this book is so good, but if I do that, then I spoil the part that makes it so good, and then it might make it worse. So then I'm like, there's no way to make this book worse, is the thing. It's just I would want people to have, like, a similar experience as, like, I did figuring out what's going on in this book. So I can't tell you anything, but I can tell you, read this book if you like fantasy and if you like, the destruction of humanity. Ugh. If you like, complex oh, wait, I have a notification on Discord. Is this Tim? It's Tim. Ooh, oh, yeah, those are nice. I like rings like that. I know sometimes, guys wear, like, the really I don't know, sometimes I think no offense to male jewelry, but normally it's, like, it's not very pretty, but these are very nice rings. I like that. I like, the metalwork look. I think those are really cool. Nice, Tim. I like that. I like that shit. Going to the one on my pointing finger was handmade in Japan. Ooh! Oh, that's cool. God, I wanna go to Japan. That's one place I really wanna visit. But yeah, I'm sorry that I can't explain why this book is so good, but please believe me. Please believe me. It's a really good book. Um, God, this book was so good. I told my mom about it because I was like, "Mom, I need to tell you about this book," because my mom would hate this book. Not There are just some topics in the book that my mom, like, isn't comfortable with that happened in this book. I read the first page of this book during the last stream, so if you heard that, then you know what happens. So there are some topics in here that my mom just, like, would absolutely hate. So I knew she was a safe person to tell to talk about the book with because she's never gonna read it. She's not gonna. So I was able to, like, get out all my feelings, be like, "Mom, mom, this is what happened in this book." 'Cause I'm like, I can't talk about it on stream, and I'm not talking to Jim until Sunday. So I was like, I need to get my feelings out because I just finished the book. When did I finish it? Wednesday evening. So I finished it Wednesday evening. So I talked to my mom about it on Thursday, and I was like, "Mom, I need to get this out. I need to tell someone about this book because I have so many thoughts, I have so many feelings, and I can't wait to talk to Jim." But I was bursting. I was bursting with them. So, yeah. So I talked to my mom and I told her about the book because she's never gonna read it, even though I think she wouldn't she just wouldn't read it, but I think she should, you know? It's one of those things. So, second update. This is book I finished. Book I finished. That's done. Book I've started. Paladin's Grace by T. Kingfisher. This is cute so far. Here's the thing. The books after 5th season are so unfortunate because the 5th season was just so freaking good that, like, any book that comes after it kind of pales in comparison. So I'm so sorry, Paladin's Grace. You're not getting your appropriate due, but this is also a good book so far. I'm enjoying it. It's easy to read. The words are you can, you can see that. Words are kind of big. Like they're not tiny words. So I'm like, why do my hands look orange? Why do I look orange? Sorry. I might have to adjust my white balance. Anyway, um God, I got so distracted. Oh, Tim sent me another thing. Oh, you have the Aura ring. Oh, nice. Oh, Tim, you make me want more rings. I don't have money. I don't have money for rings. Calm down. Calm down. Anyway, Tim, I love your rings. They're very nice. Um, yeah, I'm reading Paladin's Grace, and it's about this paladin. It's about this paladin. His god is dead. That is the first thing you learn in this book. The god is I'm not gonna swipe. I'm not gonna swipe. I don't have money. The rings that I want are like 700, like between $500 to like $1,000 because I want some very specific things on them. So I need like custom made jewelry and like I can't. I don't have that kind of money. Like, okay, I could, but it would be irresponsible. And now that I live in an apartment and I need to be careful with my money and I just spent a whole bunch of money because I'm going to Florida in August and like I I spent money in May for the May trip for like for the friendship retreats. Like could I afford it? Technically. Like yes, I could. but I shouldn't. So I won't. I need to have self-restraint. I suck. I suck at self-restraint. Um, but I'm working on it. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna calm down. My hope is actually, I'm not gonna lie, my hope is that I get this new job in the next like month. So then that can be my new job present. So I can have like a little new job present. So I'm waiting, delayed gratification. I will have a new job and then I'll have a new ring. That's the plan. So but the thing is like the new job isn't posted. I got the same thing for a watch. Yeah. You see, it's like I gotta wait. I need that delayed gratification. It's important. And I am not I don't need a ring. Do I want one? Yes. Do I want two? Yes. Do I want three? Absolutely. Can I? Should I? The question is, should I get one? And the answer is no. I need at least one. I do need at least one. Because here's the thing. I actually don't really like this ring very much. I got this ring from JCPenney. So it wasn't expensive. It was like maybe $80. The hell is that? Why is that stars for me? Do I have sorry, I'll figure it out. Um I oh, it's a link. Oh, it's a link. I have links blocked. I was like, what the freaking hell is that? I forgot. I had links blocked because I was I was I was concerned about people if I didn't have many people. Oh, Butango, Butango, hi. Hi, Butango. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. I can't wear rings after I see someone get, I'm sorry, degloved. My wedding ring is like, I'm sorry. What? De degloved? The freaking hell does that mean? I'm sorry, I have to look something up. No, wait. Do I want to look that up? Wait, I don't want to look it up, do I? Wait. Wait, I don't wanna look it up, do I? I'm like, "What does that mean?" I well, see, now that you've told me not to do it, it's like my brain's like, "Okay, sorry." Oh, th I can't type. Sound injury. Oh. 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 I see. I see. Oh. All the layers of the skin? Oh, and the connective tissue? Oh, okay. Okay. I see. I see. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. The Pit showed me what degloving means. Oh, I wanna watch The Pit. My mom loves Noah Wyle, so she is loving The Pit. Um, is this the link? Oh, it's Thank you for sending me the link, Tim. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a nice watch. See, that's a nice watch. I wish I liked watches. 'Cause I feel like I could dig a watch. But oh, sorry, my mom loves The Pit. 'Cause Noah Wyle's in it, and she is in love with Noah Wyle ever since ER. And I too, I like Noah Wyle. He's a pretty man. Um, anyway, now that I've learned about degloving, thank you for that, Butango. Thank you for that. The Pit was really good. I heard it was really good. I actually okay, so I also watched this doctor, Mama Doctor Jones, and she watched a few scenes, I think, from The Pit. I actually, the funny thing is I haven't watched those YouTube videos, but I saw that she reacted to The Pit and she said it was good. So I know that it medically must be pretty good as well. So I know I need to watch it. It's on my list. I have a very long list. Okay, guys, focus up. We gotta game a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me open up got so distracted. Sorry guys, I'm so popular on Instagram. I'm so popular on Instagram. I just got a follow request. Why did I get a follow request? Because I requested to follow someone. It's one of my little high school friends. What an asshole. Why would I say that like that? Anyway, we're opening up Scarlet Hollow. Focus up. No, I'm not swiping on the rings. The more you know. I've learned something. Thank you. I do love learning. So, okay, guys, we're going to play a little bit of Scarlet Hollow, which means I'm going to be reading aloud a lot. It's going to hurt me, but we're going to be okay. And hopefully the game pops up. Also, I forgot that we had Hadestown playing because I freaking love Hadestown. Guys, I love Hadestown so much. Okay, we'll pause the music though. Calm down. You won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Welcome home. Okay. So where we last left off, we finished day 1, which is episode 1 of Scarlet Hollow. I'm here for I think 7 days. And this game is episodic and only the first, actually, I don't remember. I think it's the first 5 or 6 days, or episodes, sorry, are currently out, I think. And then I think the 7th one is coming out soon. This is actually an early access game, but they're releasing the episodes as they go. Anyway. Oh, here's the thing. Yeah, this is what I saved for last time. The recap of episode 1. Please hold. I have to pull up my chat on this side as well. I have it on both sides, so I don't. Da-da-da. Hold on. I gotta close this and open it up again. Okay, guys, we're focused. We're doing the recap. Yes, please. Yes, the funeral of Pearl Ann Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with that side of the family. Yeah, and then this is my cousin Tabitha. She says, welcome to our family's humble estate. Fortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. So I'm going to be reading this kind of fast. This is just a little recap. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. And then I met Stella. This is Stella. So you want to tag along? She is a YouTuber, actually. Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky, that sort of thing. So Stella is a YouTuber. We met, and she hunts cryptids. We went to the forest and we met up with Duke, Old Man Duke. And Duke is hunting the thing that killed his chickens. So Duke thinks a mountain lion killed his chickens. Stella's like, no, it's a cryptid. Me and Stella ran into a deer that had, well, something going on. Something going on here. And we don't know what was going on. We then met back up with Duke. Duke was getting attacked by a freaky-ass cryptid. The dog, Gretchen, by the way, this is Gretchen, was getting attacked. I got a choice, save Old Man Duke or save Gretchen the dog. I saved Gretchen. I saved the dog. I dove for Gretchen, attempting to save her. And I managed to grab her, but this cryptid was still freaky here. And then there was a shot. And then Stella says, oh my God, what the hell happened? And then we found a trigger warning, Duke dead. Oh, they didn't show the dead body, we're good. Then Stella and I met up with the police because we called the police, as you have to do. They took us home. We saw this weird ass man called Wayne. And then we talked to Sybil, I think she's like a witch, Sybil's daughter, Kanika, who has a Sailor Moon shirt and is the love of my life. Anyway, I then went to sleep. And that's our short little recap of episode 1. Tuesday morning awaits. And we wake up. You open your eyes. The sun has risen, the birds are singing, you are still alive, and for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the room to the window and the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there, right now, just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate. A familiar unease settles in your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety, wriggling as the events of last night play out in your head. Yeah, we just did the recap, man. You can't help but remember Duke, slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. Yeah, that was kind of gross. It was really gross. You're not sure if you will ever feel okay again after what you've seen, but you can't stay in bed forever. True. Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress. Note, you can refresh yourself on the events of previous days by using the journal icon. Oh, I didn't know that. In the quick menu. Cool. Oh, hey. Wow, okay. Hey, learned something new. So these are what we have for me, and this is like Monday. So me, my name, Ariel, of course, R-E-L, that's me. Hometown, Detroit. I am mystical, and I am book smart. Monday, major decisions. Took some boiled peanuts from a stranger. Yes, I do have my boiled peanuts. I do still have my soggy nuts. Found a possum living in my dresser. Went cryptid hunting with Stella. Witnessed Duke die in the woods and called the police. Met Stella's friend, Kanika, and her mother, Sybil, and learned about ditchlings. Returned to my cousin's estate before going to bed. Hey, those are our major decisions for Monday, guys. Okay, let's check on the possum. Okay, here's the thing. I'm realizing that if I chose the talk to animals trait, I would have been able to talk to the possum. I'm gonna check on the possum. You open the drawer to check on the little possum you met yesterday. Oh good, he's still there. That's nice. Can I pat the little mans? You reach in to pat the little mans. He immediately plays dead. Oh my god, he hates me. You leave him to his theatrics and close the drawer. Please, I would feel fine every time I would see the little goblin dog. Yeah. I would feel fine every time I would see the little goblin dog's eyes unfocused in different directions. The dog, Gretchen is old as hell. I think she's like 16. I think she's like a 16 old dog. And his name was Duke. Oh, Butango. That's so funny. And the funny thing is, I killed Duke the man, but I didn't want to see what was going to happen if I chose to save the man over the dog. I couldn't do it. Let's poke around in the closet again. Great, the doll didn't move during the night. Maybe it isn't haunted after all. Though after everything you went through yesterday, that's hardly a consolation. Return to your room. Let's look out the window again. You creep towards the window and careful not to be seen by whatever might be lurking in the garden. For a second, you thought you saw movement, but it could have been an animal. It could have been something else. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Okay, leave the window. Maybe you'll head out there and investigate after you've finished waking up. Get dressed and head down to the kitchen. Time to start your day. Yay, start my day. You're back in the kitchen. Frou-Frou eyes you from her favorite spot on the counter. Can I pet Frou-Frou today? Excuse me, ma'am, but may I pet you? Please, Frou-Frou, please. Part of you hopes that flattery might win her over. As silly as that may seem, you are, after all, talking to a cat. Frou-Frou merely flicks her tail faster. It doesn't look promising. Yeah, and her ears are back. Oh yeah, she does not want to be pet. Hey. Oh, it's Tabitha. Oh shit, she's pissed at me. Did you know the police called me this morning? You're only here one day and you already had a run-in with the cops? Look, bitch, a man died. I told you I saw someone die last night. So you did. It was late, I was tired, and I assumed Stella put you up to a little joke after dragging you into the woods. Anyways, does it really matter? Some old farmer disappeared after going hunting in the middle of the woods at night. So what? Something like that was bound to happen eventually, and frankly, you're lucky it didn't happen to you. Still, they have quite a few questions about you, Ariel. Ooh, hates anybody know that. What the fuck? Before you ask, don't worry, I told them you're an upstanding citizen. But I'd rather not waste my time talking to cops. It's irritating, and this is already a very difficult week. Just don't put anything else on my plate right now, okay? Sorry, Tablet. Tablet, I'm so sorry. Girl, I didn't want to see a man die. Okay, I don't think Duke's blood's on my hands. The cops don't matter. Something is coming for this town, and I need people to start listening to me. Yes. Duke and Stella didn't take my intuition seriously last night, and look where that's landed us. I need you to believe me. You don't need to spin me tall tales to wiggle your way out of this. Just be careful. And remember, your actions have consequences for the people around you. Okay, I killed one old man. Okay, I killed one old man. I don't have the energy to spend this week cleaning up after your messes. Just don't make any extra work for me, okay? Okay, damn. Also, actually, I do want to make a small adjustment because I do think my camera's a little big. Oh, shit, I can't grab. Hold on. I want to make my camera a little bit smaller. So, you guys, I'm sorry, you guys couldn't see all of the options before. What is up with you and Stella? We just have a history, that's all. I don't need to explain myself to you. I'm sorry. Good. Oh, there's that smile. I've got to get to work. But listen, you better stay out of trouble today. I want you home by sunset. I don't want to hear complaints. Just do what I ask and we won't have any more problems. Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door. Sunset. Your cousin huffily exits the kitchen. Her footsteps fade down the hall, ending in the characteristic creak, then slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her. Once again, you are the only human in the estate. Time to start your day. Let's investigate the garden. As your eyes wander to the garden door, you shudder, remembering the brief glimpse of something you saw from your upstairs window. Oh yeah, let's go into the garden. It was probably just a raccoon, but the uncertainty of what you saw gnaws at you and compels you to investigate, if only to prove that it was nothing. At the very least, you don't see anything now. Investigate further. You wander into the garden, trying to pinpoint the spot where the thing that had been lurking, if indeed there had been a thing to begin with. Let's take it all in first. The garden is peaceful, but undeniably eerie. Here, more than anywhere else, you're surrounded by the ghost of what this place used to be. A greenhouse sits in the midst of the overwhelming greenery, unreachable from years of neglect. Its glass clouded and cracked. Statues reach out from within its sea of weeds as if begging to be rescued. Oh, creepy. And most strikingly, behind a pair of rusted metal gates, at the very peak of the mountain, sits a graveyard. You can just make out a few of the headstones, the scarlet name carved deep and proud within their faces. You notice what a good view someone would have of your window if they stood where you're standing right now. Let's check the grounds for clues. You crouch down, pushed aside the greenery to examine the soft earth. A footprint, a big, footprint and what looks like some kind of viscera. Your thoughts turn to the specter from the night before. You snap a quick photo just in case it comes in handy later. Hell yeah. With that, you head back inside. Time to figure out what to do with the rest of your day. I don't think I need to make another PB&J. Try to clean the guest bedroom? Ugh. Hmm. Let's try to clean the guest bedroom. If you're going to have to keep using that ungodly bathroom, you're going to at least make sure the surfaces have been bleached. Oh, I don't want to clean. Oh, whatever. You scrounge for cleaning supplies, finding a few dusty containers and spray bottles, none of which you recognize. They all feel like antiques, but they're the best you have. Armed with a rag and a trash bag, you set to work. It is a monumental task, and it nauseates you to think about just how many years of caked up dirt, gunge, and the former fluids you have to scrub away to return some semblance of normalcy to the bathroom. Ew. That might be as much as you can do without a pressure washer and renovations. But at least taking showers here won't make you feel dirtier than when you started. But your admiration of a job adequately done is interrupted by a sudden, heavy thunk, thunk, thunk of a metal door knocker, the sound the sound seeming to reverberate its way down your spine. Okay, someone is at the front door. Before you get a chance to decide whether or not to answer, it opens. Oh, Sybil, Jesus Christ. Girl. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hope I didn't scare you. I've been up thinking about what you went through all night. I brought some fresh tea. Let's settle it somewhere and talk. You and the old hippie make your way back to the kitchen. She gives you one of Tabitha's few mugs, a thorough rinse before pouring your steaming tea from her thermos. The smell is amazing, a nostalgic, earthy odor reminiscent of fall, as if it were brewed with autumn leaves. Okay, I'm not going to offer Sybil my boiled nuts because I want to give them to her daughter. I want to give my nuts to her daughter, so we're going to leave Sybil alone. We are going to ask. Well, first we're going to take a sip. Let's take a sip of the tea. You take a sip of tea. It tastes not unlike a rotten log, but somehow isn't unpleasant. Like you're tasting a hike through dawn-dampened woods. It leaves a refreshing, citrusy aftertaste, like a cool breeze sweeping the leaves from the path of the tea left on your tongue. Ew. I don't like the sound of that, actually. Mystical. Sybil was right. You can already feel it beginning to ease some of the strain and tension from last night's events. I hope you like it. This is my new chaga and lemon balm blend. I love experimenting with local ingredients. Is there any news about Duke? His family has been notified. That's as much as I know. Poor Duke. He was a good man. But I fear his death is merely a sign of more tragedy to come, which, I suppose, brings us to what I came to talk to you about. You went through quite the ordeal last night and are holed up alone and, well, bless her heart, but Tabitha hasn't exactly reclaimed this place since Pearl Ann passed. I feel like I'm inhaling cobwebs. I wanted to check in on you. How you holding up, dear? Really. Why do you want to know? That's a bitch move. I'm trying to stay on Tabitha's good side. I don't know how I'm doing. So much has already happened and I've only been here a day. Well, if it's any consolation, there is a sound somewhere above you, a creaking floorboard betraying a shifting presence. There is something in the room above you. You heard that too, didn't you? You know, dear, I was planning to stop by the mines for a quick chat with your cousin. Maybe it would be a good idea if you came along. I don't like the thought of you being alone in this big house. Not with the town the way it is right now. There's another creak from above. Leaving suddenly seems like a very good idea. And yet, the thought feels like it's not entirely your own. It unsettles you, though not as much as the sound coming from the floor above your head. Is something in the estate telling you to leave? Uh, do you think this place is haunted? If it is haunted, I wouldn't doubt that you'd find out as soon as you were alone for too long. It sounds to me like whatever might be here is already restless to have you to itself. I wanted to see her anyway. I was kind of hoping to go back to town, but if you're already going that way, I guess I can do that after seeing Tabitha. Yeah, let's say that. Wonderful. Let's go. Neither of you waits around to see if that sound will continue. You quickly make your way back to the door and out into the inviting autumn air. You're once again surprised by the freshness of the mountain breeze, your lungs having grown accustomed to the stale, dusty air of the estate, not realizing how much they were being suffocated. At least it's a pleasant day for a walk. There really is nothing like the mountain in the autumn. There is something comforting about the woman's presence. She exudes a warmth, her smile feeling like kindly approval, even though you feel like you've done nothing to earn it. Aw. Were you born here? Bitch, were you born here? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. I have a message that looks like it's pictures of my nephew, so I'm going to look at those real fast. Please hold. You can't see this, guys, but my nephew is so cute. He's just the cutest little boy. Aw. Okay. I'm coming back, I promise. I promise. Da-da-da. Okay. Oh, I gotta pull back up my chat. My bad. Chat, work. Okay, there we go. Oh, guys, I forgot that I had tea. My throat gets so sore reading these. I have to remember that I have tea. Okay. Hi, it's me. I'm back. Okay. Were you born here? How did you wind up in this town? My family has been in these hills for generations, possibly even longer than yours. I married into the general store, though. Before that, we were just your standard hill folk, kept to ourselves, fended for ourselves. That's why I know so much about the local flora. That kind of knowledge was vital for all the generations that came before me to survive out here. Do you know much about my family? Any history I should know about? Oh, yes. Everyone around here knows quite a bit about your family. You founded the town, after all. Your family and the history of this town are completely intertwined. Your well, I'm not sure how many greats that would be. Some distant grandfather of yours started the mine, which started the town. The town nearly collapsed into ruin after the collapse of 1918, and once again, your family pulled it back up. Now, here we are. I'm not sure what else there is to say. What do you want to know? took my other monitor. I have it like on a I have a very precarious setup. We don't want to talk about it. Okay. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Sorry, I'm moving my phone so I can have my chat right here. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Booksmart. I'm surprised my family doesn't own the general store. It seems like the sort of thing the founders of a mining town would want to control. That's a bit of a touchy subject. My husband's family has owned the store since the 20s or so. The Scarlets have been trying to buy it off them ever since. That continues to this very day. I know it's a big reason why my daughter is reluctant to leave town, as much as she's always saying she will. Did you know Tabitha owns most of the houses around here? If she owned the general store too, well, Scarlet Hollow would be 2 steps away from a company town. I don't think Kanika likes the thought of that very much. You know what? And she's right. You know what? And she's right. Good job, Kanika. I knew Kanika's the love of my life. Kanika's the love of my life, guys. The collapse? Like an economic collapse, or? We've certainly had our fair share of those too, but no. There was a mine collapse in 1918. The town lost so many souls that day, men and boys. This was before child labor laws came into effect in these parts. As if the collapse wouldn't have been bad enough tragedy on its own, there had to be children involved. It seemed your family avoided most of the blame, especially since they managed to pull the town back together afterwards. Hard to remember being angry at someone when they're the reason you have food on your table. Yeah, that's what rich people do. Oh God, my family is one of those. Sorry. So our mine is the whole reason the town exists? I'd say so. We doing guesses for the monster? Okay, the monster. Okay, hold on. If it fails, I'm not. That being said, I suppose everything has to end eventually. One shouldn't plan on things to continue on exactly the same forever. We doing guesses for the monsters? I mean, if you know of a monster that is a cryptid that is on like the Appalachian Mountain Trail that kind of does like parasitic growths into things, yeah, we can do guesses. I like guesses. I have no clue what this monster is, so I'm excited to find out. Wendigo? Maybe. They said they're called. The running theory right now is these ditchlings, which I know nothing about. I don't know anything about Appalachian cryptids, so Wendigo's a good a guess as any, if you ask me. So yeah, potentially, I could see that. Let's see. Is it really just me and Tabitha? Why are there so few of us left? I really don't need to ask her all these questions. I suppose fate is crueler to some than others. In a lot of ways, your family has been very fortunate. But the Scarlets have seen their fair share of death as well. Maybe more than their fair share. That big house, we must be loaded. You think we still got money? That seems so weird. Sure. It's really not my place to speculate about people's finances. Yeah, I shouldn't have asked that question. But you've seen the state of the place. I think it speaks for itself. Okay, let's change the subject. New Age house poor. So, is there a Mr. Sybil? Can I be your Mr. Sybil? Anyway. There was. Oh shit, my bad. But unfortunately, he passed about 1.5 years ago, give or take. Life up in the hills can be hard on people, for all kinds of reasons, even if you never step foot in the mines. Oh. No, I don't need religion. What do you think of Stella? What do you think of Tabitha? What do you think of Stella? Such a ray of sunshine. Even after what happened with her parents, she tries to smile through each day. It's admirable if you ask me. What happened to her parents? Wait, that feels a little crying. Sybil's probably not gonna tell me. It was a car accident. Such a tragedy. Oh. They both died, but she made it out mostly unscathed. The poor thing. I know it hasn't been easy for her. It's clear that she carries that burden with her every day, as much as she tries to pretend otherwise. Aw. What do you think about Tabitha? She works too hard, but I suppose that's the burden she carries with your family's mind to run. It can't be doing her any good, though. I'm sure that has something to do with her disposition. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Oh, the two of you are interrupted by a woman jogging towards you. Joan! Wonderful to see you as always. Have you met Ariel? Sybil? And no, we haven't met. Joan here is our resident doctor, and Ariel is Vivian's kid, of course, in town for the funeral. I put that together. Okay. I'm not saying that boobies make me want to offer people my boiled peanuts. I can flirt. I'm not going to flirt with Joan. I don't want Joan. I want Kanika. Nice to meet you, Joan. That's Dr. Kelly to you. People my son's age don't get first name privileges. Damn, okay, Dr. Kelly. How is Reese doing? Any better these days? Dr. Kelly lets out a small, frustrated sigh. He's surviving, same as usual. You know that. Her son has a rare condition. Do you make a habit of sharing that kind of private information with anyone who wanders into town? Tell him Kanika says hello. I get the feeling she and Stella miss seeing him. Oh, since you're here, maybe we should set up a visit for this week. Doesn't that sound nice? Ariel could come too. Sybil, they're adults. We don't need to set up play dates, and you know how easy it is for him to tire himself out. It's not worth it. I need to get home and get him his meds. I can't stand around talking all day. Oh, there she goes. Bowman starts her jog again, her pace faster than before, almost as if she's running away from the awkward interaction. She's a bit of a brusque woman, isn't she? But her heart is in the right place. Anyway, we should be on our way too. It's not much farther now. She was right. It takes very little time to reach the Scarlet Hollow Mines. A humble exterior greets you at the place that made your family its fortune. Your cousin just so happens to be at the gates, but it seems like you're the only visitor she's dealing with at the moment. This is ridiculous. You can't fire me for having a damn cold. This has got to be some kind of, I don't know, rights violation. You aren't fired, Terrence. You're laid off. Cutbacks have been made, and obviously I'm going to prioritize those cutbacks on workers who have a habit of missing shifts. I had mono. I was puking my guts out. I couldn't crawl my sorry ass into the pit, and you wouldn't have wanted me there anyway. And you only give us 3 days a year to get sick. It's a shit system. You don't have a doctor. You don't have a note from a doctor. I can't just take your word for it. If you wanted extra sick days, you could have had them with the proper paperwork. Don't forget, by not showing up, you put extra pressure on your coworkers to pick up your slack, and that's not fair to them. Girl, fuck you. Oh, I hate rich people. And if you had a tendency to get sick like that, maybe you shouldn't be working in this place like this to begin with. Ooh, that's illegal. As for your lodgings, I'll give you 2 weeks to move out. To hell with you and your damn mind, and the shit house you had me living in. It'd be better off a heap of rubble. The miner kicks the dirt in a final act of frustration, but wanders off, leaving Tabitha standing steadfast at the gates. Sybil? Ariel? Ugh. What are you doing here? I wanted to have a word with your cousin here, and I had some business with you as well. Thought it looked, though it makes me look like, though it looks to me like you're busy. Good lord. I wouldn't want to impose. Why don't you drop by the tea room sometime this week, Tabitha? Yeah, sure. I'll swing by tomorrow. Wonderful. I'll be on my way, but it was lovely catching up. Ariel, I'm sure we'll be seeing each other around town. The woman finally leaves, and you're alone with your cousin once again. Well, so much for you not intruding on my work. Come on, I guess I'll babysit you in my office. Every time I hear to hell with you, I can only think of end of code. Just don't make yourself a burden, all right? I have a lot to do today. Um, Tabitha, this is urgent. Sybil said the same. Oh God. Tabitha, this is urgent. Sybil said the things I saw last night are an omen of impending doom. Something very bad is going to happen in this town. Sybil says a lot of things. She's one of those tea leaf reading, fortune teller types. I really wouldn't take her vague warning seriously. Don't get yourself all worked up over what some old lady told you about the end times or whatever she was going on about. I haven't seen Conan, but I know of Conan. I'm like, yeah, sure. I've never seen Conan, no. When did Conan come out? I'm sorry, I have to look this up now. Conan. Oh, that brought up Conan O'Brien. Oh my god. Sorry. Terrible looking things up like this. Yeah, no, I have not seen Conan. I have not seen it. But like I know of it, you know? Never seen it, but I know of it. Yeah, I just looked at like 82. Yeah, I know of it, but have not seen it. It wasn't a movie that my okay. Look, see, I'm not that old, right? Like I'm 30. So I watched the 80s movies that my parents loved. Like we watched Clash of the Titans, you know? And I love cheesy 80s movies. So if it wasn't a movie my parents liked, or if it wasn't a musical or stage play like movie, I probably haven't seen it. But yeah, I haven't seen it. But I know it's like a cheesy classic, so I should see it. But no, I haven't. Anyway. Layoff stuff? That's nothing you have to worry about. Running a business isn't all sunshine and roses. I grew up with Arnold movies. Ah, fair, valid. In fact, it's almost never sunshine and roses. I think there's a presence in your house, Tabitha. A presence? What? Like a ghost? Just because it's a creepy old house doesn't mean it's haunted. Not even Stella thinks it's haunted, or she'd be banging down my door to film some video in my house. In a building as big and old as the estate, there are going to be noises. It shifts in the wind. Doors slam on their own. Get used to it. I don't need you running out here every time you hear a creaky floorboard. Okay. She's kind of a bitch. But her mom did just die, so. I did clean the guest bathroom. You what? Oh, she's mad? But there could be important stuff in there. Sure, it was messy, but it's not like it was unsanitary or anything. What gave you the right to throw things away just because they looked like trash to you? Uh-oh. I don't appreciate people coming into my space and moving things around. Don't try to be helpful again. Got it? Bitch, there were bugs in there. Yeah, if I'm the one using it, I could decide how clean it's going to be. It's my house. And as far as I'm concerned, your mom forfeited any right to any of it a long time ago, so it's all my stuff too. I better not find out you threw away any precious family heirlooms thinking they were trash. Tabitha clears her throat, clearly still seething, but trying to cover it back up. I have to get back to work. Try not to bother me. I need to concentrate. Damn bitch. She returns to her place behind the desk and proceeds to ignore you. As you settle in, you take in the details of her office. You're surprised to see a poster of what looks like Stella. She has, apparently, been banned from the mines. Stella isn't the only likeness captured on the walls of your cousin's trailer. On either side of Tabitha's desk are portraits of older people, a woman and an old-timey man. A shotgun hangs menacingly over the desk. Behind that, there isn't much else to see. Oh, there's a shotgun. Oh, didn't notice that. Do your workers only get 3 days off? Do they also get vacation, or... I don't need to discuss the intricacies of how I run my business with you. I'm the one making the decisions because I'm the one who knows what needs to be done for this place to stay running, and I don't need someone who's never run so much as a startup to try and tell me how I should be operating. Asking a damn question. It's not like I can take any time off either. I'd kill for 3 days. Okay. Why is there a poster of Stella saying she's banned from your property? Stella likes to poke around in places she shouldn't. She kept sneaking up here to film videos or whatever her excuse was. As if it's not a lawsuit waiting to happen, so she's banned. Where are those people on the wall? Oops, I clicked the wrong thing. I don't like you treated that man earlier. Pearl Ann always said your mom was way too much of a bleeding heart for this job. Guess she passed that down to you. And that's why I'm running the mine, and why I'm not going to worry about what you think of the way I conduct myself. If I give these people an inch, they'll take a mile, and then everybody winds up out of a job just because I couldn't leave my emotions at the door. Oh, okay. Who are those people on the wall? I'm sure you recognize Pearl Ann at this point. And the other is Enoch, our great-great-grandfather who saved the mine from ruin after the collapse. The idea was to have all the family members who owned the mines up on this wall, but I don't think Pearl Ann was too excited to have great-grandma Eddie staring down on her all day, so we're missing one. Can't blame her. I remember the woman well enough to know why she wouldn't want the reminder. God, you really talk a lot, don't you? Hi, Cam. Hi, Cam. Hi, Cam. Hi, Cam. Welcome in. I know you probably can't chat, but I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. I love you. Okay. You never call Pearl Ann Mom. Oh, you never say Mama. I'm an adult. I don't cling to the dynamics of childhood. Damn, bitch. Okay. Damn, shit. Okay. I learned there was a big mine collapse up here once. Do you think something like that could have happened again? Of course not. That only happened because of someone's negligence. We don't make those kind of mistakes, especially not with the current mining technology. Our family trusted a man who we shouldn't have trusted, Charles Shaw. He cut corners, used cheap and damaged materials. People died because of him. So we never hired someone else from outside the family to help run this place ever again. And what do you know? We've never come close to another collapse. I might be what people consider a tough boss, but I run a tight ship, and that's how you avoid accidents. Okay. Okay, why is there a gun in here? It's Pearl Ann's. She put it there to intimidate people. Always thought it was old-fashioned, but if it works, it works. You wouldn't have asked about it if it didn't leave an impression on you. Oh, she's smiling again. The portents of doom stuff has me worried. How can you keep focusing on work when there might be something catastrophic waiting around the corner? Oh my god, are the miners working in the same mine that collapsed? Did they have to dig out people's bodies? No, that particular shaft has been boarded up ever since. Most of the bodies weren't able to be recovered, not without the risk of making more. This is a difficult line of work. The men all know it. And then the sound of machinery are joined by another sound, the angry rumbling of your stomach. I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm a little hungry. Tabitha sighs. I left you food at the estate. Why didn't you eat before you came out here? If you really can't wait, then go find something at the cafeteria. It's the building with a big cafeteria sign on it. Try not to get lost. Oh, and bring me back something too while you're at it. They have mac and cheese and I don't hate. The mac and cheese I don't hate. So sad. You get up, leaving Tabitha's office and once again stepping into the fresh air. This cafeteria sign is not as obvious as Tabitha made it out to be. All the gray corrugated buildings look vaguely the same. You aren't quite sure what direction you should start heading in. Get directions from a nearby group of miners. All right, men. Hello? You approach the nearest group of miners. You could cut to the chase and ask where the cafeteria is, but you are here among workers, unsupervised. What's the harm in asking if any of them have seen anything unusual? You got a reason to be bothering us? Ooh. So I met this guy on the bus. Wore a beanie and a shirt that said, I want to, yeah. He said he had some friends working the mines up here. A lot of us wear beanies. He also talked about how he used to push joggers into the Baltimore Harbor. Does that ring any bells? None. Not a clue. Yeah, I think I remember someone like that. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Miss that dude. He accosted me last night. What happened to him? The miners shift for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at each other. Isn't that the guy you say that y'all was... He's gone. That's all that matters. Press them. What happened to him? Ain't our place to talk about it. Least of all, not with the boss's cousin. Oh. So, what do you think of Tabitha? The miners stare at you, distrust in their eyes. Harrison chews her sandwich closely. She works hard. She's a good enough boss. End of story. Seen anything weird lately? The miners look you up and down. Weird how? Like weird animal sightings? Nope. You been talking to that townie? The one the boss gave a lifetime ban to? Yeah, she's like a Bigfoot YouTuber or something. Her videos are actually pretty good. But now that I think about it, it's pretty weird. I haven't been seeing many animals at all lately. Used to be I'd see all sorts of critters. Now it's mostly birds. This is your first year up here, ain't it? Just not used to the season changing. All the animals are hibernating. That's all. I don't know. She's got a point. I've been up here 5 years now, and it's never been like this before. Huh. Maybe it's that global warming then. I think they're calling it climate change now. Weird noises coming from the woods. Not a peep. We're underground most of the day, though. I heard something unusual the other night, though it might have been an owl or something, but it didn't sound right. It was an owl. You're just not used to the local wildlife yet. I've got a couple of other questions. I'm looking for the cafeteria. I'm gonna do you a favor and not tell you where it is. Okay, well, I need food. Oh, come on, Zax. Go easy on her. I am going easy on her. That calf is slop. You're better off grabbing a bite at the diner. Only good establishment in town. I don't know, the mac and cheese is pretty decent. The mac and cheese is the only thing that's decent, and we all know why that is. Come on, let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyway. So much for getting a straight answer. The cafeteria remains hidden, a hidden treasure, and you remain without a map. Approach another group of miners. I'm not giving up. Well, if it isn't the boss's cousin, can we help you with something? How do you know I'm Tabitha's cousin? You introduced yourself to the whole town yesterday? Oh, that's right, I did do that. I did do that. I did do that. Yeah, I did do that. Yep. Do any of you know a man named Wayne? Wayne? You mean Sam Wayne? Why are you asking about him for? Wait, have you seen him? I saw him last night. Really creepy encounter, man. Oh, thank God. Everyone thought he was dead. Now, hold on. Creepy doesn't sound like Wayne, does it? How do you know it was him? That's what Sybil had been calling him. Good woman, but I don't expect she'd know every mining fella in town by sight, if you catch my drift. Smith, you're losing me. I'm just saying, it'd be awfully strange for Wayne to still be in town, wandering around, following some stranger and not checking in with all his buddies. Sounds to me like somebody who got sick of work and is having a little fun playing hooky. The following, though, oh yeah, that does sound unlike him. I thought his lady friend had him under lock and key. Just smells fishy to me. Until I see him face to face, I'm not convinced whoever is calling himself Sam Wayne ain't the very reason we ain't seen hide nor hair of the man. No, there's no way. He can't be. I'm not ruling it out, but if you want my theory, that girlfriend of his, he wasn't the first to catch her eye. Any one of her jilted ex-lovers could have seen them sneaking around and gotten a little hot under the collar, if you catch my meaning. The miners are silent for a moment, glancing between each other nervously as they imagine the possibilities. I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. Who was Wayne seeing? Whoa now. If you don't know, there's no way I'm poking that wasp nest. Forget we said anything. Yeah, I don't want to be next on the chopping block. Press them. Come on, don't dangle something like that. Look, I just don't want to cause any trouble. Enough people are losing their jobs as is. I've got mouths to feed. Losing their job, in Sam Wayne's case, disappearing. We've already said too much. Come on, boys. Oh, they're leaving. Isaac, don't leave. As Smith and Rodriguez turn to leave, Isaac hesitates. I'll be just a minute, guys. Your funeral, man. I wanted to ask you something in private. I'm just about to grab something from the cab if you don't mind joining. Yes, I'm looking for the cafeteria. Thank you. How serendipitous. You still don't know where the cafeteria is, but this haggard young man has, of his own accord, offered to share his wisdom with you. I was actually looking for the cafeteria. Hey. Great. Let's walk. You follow the hard-faced young man, an anxious energy in his step, as he escorts you to the building whose cafeteria sign was definitely much smaller than Tabitha made it out to be. You line up at the steaming piles of subpar food, undoubtedly made as cheaply as possible, judging from your cousin's business practices. Still, it smells good enough, and you find your mouth watering in anticipation of the bland offerings. You said something earlier about seeing Wayne. The man's voice is quiet and nervous. Did Tabitha see him? Did she say anything to you about him? I told you everything I know. Shit. Look, Sam Wayne is a friend of mine, and he's been missing for over a week now, and I seem to be the only person around here who gives a rat's ass about it. And I'm willing to bet the last person who saw him was... Oh, are we talking about a certain young man who may or may not have caught the boss's eye? That Sam Wayne fellow, wasn't it? Whatever. If anyone asks, we never talked. Got it? I don't want to disappear, too. What's got that kid so jumping? It's like he's never heard of a guy running off because he got broke up with before. Yep, I've skipped town over lists. Oh, it's my lucky day. They got chicken and dumplings. What do you guys know about this Wayne fellow? All I know is that a certain someone got involved with somebody he shouldn't have, and nobody in camp seen him since. I figured he'd just run off to live in that big mansion with his belle. The thought of a strapping young man like him with a sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. As if you wouldn't fall on your knees if a woman that of means showed a slight bit of interest in you, or any woman at all. Fair enough. Wait, you're talking about Tabitha? Yup. You best get going. Wouldn't want that hot meal to get cold. No reason to stay any longer. Okay. You step back out into the weak sunlight, clutching the containers of various beige slops, and start making your way back towards her trailer. But you don't make it far before you're struck by an intense feeling. You recognize the hollow terror as the same thing you felt last night when you set eyes on the awful man in the miner's jacket. Ariel, I wish you could have stayed at the estate. It's dangerous here. Oh, hey, somebody's of yours are looking for you. What are you? Flesh and blood, much like yourself. Do not fear me. I am the only person in this town who truly cares about your safety. Don't forget that, even if it's already too late to stop what's going to happen. What's going to happen? I'll be watching you. Wayne! Walk back to Tabitha's office like nothing happened. You casually continue on your way, returning to the hill where Tabitha's trailer is perched. She meets you at the door. Took you long enough. What, was there a long line? Tabitha, there's this creepy miner who keeps following me. Wayne? Tabitha sighs. I don't know you think has been following you, but it's not him. If you're going around asking questions about Sam Wayne, you're probably going to hear some rumors. Sam was friendly with me. He even came around to the estate a few times, and a lot of the workers here just can't seem to get over it. He disappeared, and despite what a lot of people seem to be insinuating, I don't know what happened to him. I don't even know if he's still alive. Whatever, it's fine. I know it's easy to blame the mean boss for that sort of thing. But I digress. If someone's following you, you should just stay at the estate. Where it's... Your cousin's attention is suddenly drawn elsewhere. She stares past you, focusing on something in the distance. Is that Stella? How many times do I have to tell her she's banned before she understands what that means? Tabitha shuts the door, and you both march your way down the hill. As you and Tabitha approach Stella, the two old miners take notice and wander off. Tabby, Ariel, hey, I was just trespassing? Well, yeah, but I do have a good reason this time. Shit, I knew we needed to look out. Is there someone talking to you through an earpiece? Kanika, is that you on the other end? Stella hastily removes her earbud, muffling the other voice. Sorry, Tabby. It's just, that's Oscar's kid. Rosalina has been missing since yesterday, so we decided to ask around, see if anyone has seen her. And while we were at it, we also seeing if anyone has encountered these things we saw in the woods last night, ditchlings that Sybil said are like little Mothmen foretelling doom. Stella. And also, there's a guy called Wayne who used to work here and who Kanika says is super creepy and sick and... Stella. Yeah? Just stop. Stop talking. It's not like I was filming or anything. I'm barely here, I promise. You are standing right in front of me, extremely here. Why didn't you check the usual teen haunts for that kid? The Maxwell place or the gas station or whatever. Anywhere but here, where you are explicitly not allowed to be. I mean, it's the site of one of the worst catastrophes that ever befell the town. If there's another one coming, it makes sense, doesn't it? That's what our research pointed us towards, at least. Our research? Who's we? You and Kanika? Yeah, she would think something awful was going to happen up here. She hates me and every... Oh, shit, this is Tabitha. Yeah, she would think there's like awful, whatever, utopia, whatever, ruin it. Yeah. When in reality, we both know it wouldn't exist without me. Whatever you're looking for, you're barking up the wrong tree, so just go someplace else before... Tabitha once again trails off. Both she and Stella have noticed the girl with the dark braid and glasses sneaking along the ridge. It's Rosalina! Kanika, we found her! She's headed up the hill. Up the hill? She's not headed for the old mine, is she? The one that collapsed? We better go after her before somebody gets killed up there. You've got to be kidding me. No, this is great. I'll just go let her know Oscar's looking for her, then we can get out of your hair. Bye, Tabby. See you around. Stella hurries after the girl, disappearing over the hill. Damn it. I'm never going to finish my spreadsheets. Girl, I know that feeling. Nobody needs to be playing around those mines. Better go break this up. Oh, shit. You can vaguely hear voices emanating from the boarded up entrance to the old mine. They went in? Does Stella have no sense of self-preservation? Oh, yeah, cousin bonding time. We're going after them? Can you do this alone? We have to go in there, don't we? I don't like the thought of you walking around the abandoned mine, but I'd rather not leave you out here unattended while it gets dark. You should be safe enough with me to guide the way. Tabitha huffs her way up to the mine entrance and disappears into the darkness. Follow her. You follow her and enter the mine. The inside of the mine is warmer than you expected. The air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and Tabitha to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. I take it you know which mine we're in. I take it you're going to tell me either way. I am. This is the one you asked me about earlier, the one where a collapse killed 168 people. A man named Charlie Saw decided it was okay to use faulty wood for support struts, and the entire mine came down. Damn. It almost ruined our family. A lucky few died instantaneously, but for most of the souls who perished here, it was slow and agonizing. Trapped under the rubble and left to slowly succumb to crush injuries or burns or dehydration. It took a week to clear out most of the rubble and recover the bodies. The few survivors who were dragged out were never the same. I can't say I blame them. What makes you so sure it was Charles Shaw's fault? It doesn't really matter whose fault it is. That's ancient history at this point. 100 years on, who cares about pointing fingers and passing blame? Everyone involved is long dead. What I care about are the 168 people who climbed down to their deaths that day, unaware of the hand they've been dealt until they were literally buried by it. None of us know the price we have to pay until our debt is due. Tabitha's ruminations were interrupted by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. A hateful and broken presence stirs in the deep. It doesn't want you here. That was a warning. We have to move fast before something terrible happens. Yeah. Hey, this place is haunted by the tragedies of the past, not by literal restless spirits. Don't go all ghost hunter on me. Whatever we just heard was probably another delinquent looking for a lifetime ban for my property. Come on, it came from this way. Tabitha hastens her pace and quickly disappears deeper into the mine. Follow her. You take a deep breath and follow suit. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in the thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Echoing through the tight corridors, you and Tabitha can pick up snippets of a tense argument. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's not really asking for much. Come on, kiddos. There's some real spooky stuff going on in town right now. You shouldn't be hanging out down here. We're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Well, you look like a bunch of kids to me. And those canned strawberry... Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you even get those? Oh no, I know this isn't you, Miles. It better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Looks like we found our trespassers. I still can't believe that Stella managed to drag Kanika out here. She avoids me like the plague. What's the deal with you and Kanika? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't hold anything against her aside from the fact that she's always hated me. She's probably just jealous that Stella and I started spending time together, but that was years ago, so who knows? What do you think of Kanika? I think the two of us are more alike than she'd ever care to admit. I respect her, but don't tell her I said that. I wouldn't want to appear weak. No offense, but you are a little rough around the edges. That doesn't mean she has to give me a hard time. Have you tried talking to her? No. Even if I tried, it's not like she'd listen. Probably. Look, I've kind of given up on other people understanding me. It doesn't matter. Aw. Let's move on. They're close. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageways give way to a small cavern within a group of teens engaging Stella and Kanika in a heated argument. All of them are too caught up in the moment to notice you or Tabitha's approach. Hi, Pradish. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hooded girl. My dad is the foreman at a continuous mining facility, and he says that they only abandoned the mine because there wasn't enough coal left, so it's actually really safe, and we can hang out here whenever we want. Wait, Becca, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month. Correction, your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job in the morning. What? Oh, shit. Oh, hey, Tabby and Ariel. I guess you two caught up to us. Two Scarlets in one place? What luck. Well, at least maybe you two can talk some sense into these kids. They clearly don't respect my authority. Hey, don't talk to us like we aren't here. Yeah, we can hear you. Alexis, don't butt in. I'm trying to make a point. Do none of you understand what a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Oh, come on. This place was sturdy. Check it out. Oh, fuck. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking sound we were hearing earlier? Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. Ugh. No offense, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill. And smart, too. Enough. The damage is already done. Now leave. I am putting my mother in the ground this week. I do not have the patience to deal with children. I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything. But this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life, and I would like to see the sun again before I die. Oh, come on, guys. Maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous things all the time, and I still do dangerous things now. Who are you to tell them where they can hang out? I don't know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It is entirely within my right to tell them to leave, much like it is entirely within my right to tell you to leave. Was your lifetime ban from my mines not a clear enough message for you? Okay, this is going on longer than I thought. So, first of all, I'm sorry, Pradish. First of all, hi, again, hi. Just want to say a proper hi. I am doing one. Yeah, homegirl's rich and owns a mine. Typical Zane behavior. Oh gosh. I am actually, we're gonna end soon-ish because, good lord, it is hard to read for like 2 hours. My mind is a weird flex. It is a weird flex. She's like, I own this goddamn mine. Get out now. But I mean, honestly, she's right though. Honestly, she's right though. Hell yeah, Tabitha, tear that 20 something to shreds. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Uh, Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. So she's sad. So what? Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. Look, we want to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Yeah, tell him where you had to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple of weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple cots in the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. I don't care about your home life. If you're going to do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off my property. Tabitha. Look, Rosalina, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh. Wait, what? And I should care because it's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can say that about other people's families. Isn't that bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Back up. Back up. He says it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I wish you would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a little kid. Ugh. You're all children, and none of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine if it weren't for child labor laws. The 5 of you might have some actual character. Zane, go back to hitting things on the roof. Zane, go back to hitting the roof. Exactly. Rosalina's not that mature anyway. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. Okay, I sleep with stuffed animals. That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know. I rest my case. Wait, what'd you say about child labor? Good God. Children, go home. I'm not gonna weigh in on this. This is between you and your dad. The 2 of you should go talk it where it isn't. Okay, who's the favorite stuffed animal? Oh, hi Jordan. Sorry, first of all. Hi Jordan, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a wonderful day at work. Happy Friday. And Crystal. Hi Crystal. Crystal! Hello. Hello. Oh, Pradish, I can show you my favorite stuffed animal. Lurking for Everetta's community night. Have a good night. Oh, community night for Everetta. Nice. All right, have fun, Bootango. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Jordan. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Tell me about your days. Also, Pradish, while everybody talks about their days, I will show you my favorite stuffed animal. Well, I'll show you all the stuffed animals I have right now. So hold on. I'll get up. I'll get up and I'll bring them over. We can talk stuffed animals. Please hold. This is a good place to pause. Okay, so hold on. We'll do a little food thing first. Hold on. I'm gonna go here, and then I will. Oh shit! I didn't think this through. We'll go to just chatting for a second. I have been prepping food all day for an event I'm hosting. Ooh, fun! Fun. Okay. Well, we're gonna go through stuffed animals. So first, we have the newest edition, which was made for me by Little Carrot. Little Carrot made this. Look at this little guy, and look at his little booty. Got little cheeks. Got cheeks. Got like booty cheeks. I love him. I love them so much. And then, okay. Then we have second newest edition, which is my trans dinosaur. It's my little trans dino. I bought this from a YouTuber, Jammy Dodger. So I got my little trans dino, no little they them. Let's see. So those are my newest additions. And then I have this little black dog. This is from childhood. I got this when I was, I don't know, 13, maybe 12. I don't know. No, younger, 9, 10, maybe 12. Who knows? Who knows when I got this one? And then we have my favorite and the one that I take with me everywhere, Dolphin. This is Dolphin. She is, okay, allegedly she's a whale, but she's my favorite. And so I take her with me everywhere. Like if I'm traveling, I take Dolphin. If I'm, when I left my apartment when we had that little like small emergency, I took Dolphin. Irreplaceable, Dolphin. I put Dolphin, like I wash Dolphin too in like a little, like you know those little like laundry bags because she can easily get like torn up. Because if you can see, she's got like some missing fur. But yeah, Dolphin is the oldest stuffed animal. I've had her since I was 7, I think. So it's been a while. It's been a very long time. It's been like 23 years. I've had Dolphin for 23 years. Goodness gracious. And the reason she's very special to me is my dad was in the military, so like nothing was ever permanent, but Dolphin is one of the things that's been with me on every single move, which is why I take her freaking everywhere. Because if something happened to Dolphin, let's just say I might not be okay. Let's just say maybe not a good thing for me. But yeah, so I take Dolphin with me everywhere. I would be heartbroken if I ever lost Dolphin or something happened to her. So I take her quite literally everywhere. So yeah, she's been with me on every single move. So she goes with me everywhere. If I'm traveling, she doesn't go in a check bag, of course. She goes in my little carry-on, in my backpack, stays with me at all times. I never leave her. And yeah, so this is Dolphin. I typically use her as like a little pillow. Check a little pillow for me. And I'm not ashamed of the fact that I have stuffed animals, so I don't know what the hell these kids are talking about. Stuffed animals are great. Oh god. I was gonna toss her, but then like my bed's a little further and she's sensitive. So hold on. Let me put her down. Let me put her back. So yeah, those are the stuffed animals I have. I don't have. Yeah, stuffed animals are great. If I had only ones that I haven't had for like 20 plus years, I would probably toss. Like I can toss the one that Carrot maybe because that one's a chonker. It's got some heft to it, and it's not it's not easily harmed, I don't think. But we can go back to the gaming scene. Sorry. So yeah, that is stuffed animal reveal. I only have 4 in my apartment. I have another one at my parents' house. I used to have this big bear, but that I didn't take with me on one of the moves. I don't remember. I think maybe one of the more recent ones when we moved from Illinois to Michigan. I think I left my big bear there, I think. So yeah, those are the ones that have like survived moving. Well, Dolphin survived every single move since I was 7. So most of the moves that I've been through. So yeah, those are all my stuffed animals. They're all very special to me. Now, okay, the ones that are super special to me are now the one that Carrot made for me. Dolphin, of course. And my trans dinosaur. Those are the ones I have the most attachment to. The black dog. The funny thing is I don't have that much attachment to the black dog. I've only kept it this long because, oh God, this is actually kind of terrifying. So my cats I have this one cat, her name is Tipsy, and she would um, hunt the black dog. She would grab the black dog from my bed, take it down, and like pretend like it was a prey animal, and she would like shake it and like toss it down before me, and then like meow and say like, "Hey, I killed this for you." And she would do that all the time, only with the little black dog too. Like I had other stuffed animals that are like the same size, but only the little black dog. So I'm not saying she's racist, but Tipsy had a preference for what she liked to pretend kill, and it was my little black dog. Point of that story is I've now kept my little black dog because I feel bad for the fact that it was hunted ruthlessly over the past like 10 years. And it's weird. It's weird because like I would hide the little black dog because I knew she would go for it. Like I used to have a whole bunch of stuffed animals on my bed. Like it was like a whole little like mountain. So I would like hide it under stuff and she would find it. She would find my little black dog, grab it, and then throw it. She was a freak. She's a little killer. A real provider, yeah, I guess. She also does go after socks too. Like she'll pick up my nephew's like sock and she'll like grab those, take them around downstairs, and then like drop them and like meow. She'll be like, "Meow, meow," so people know that she killed something. Killed in heavy quotations. Get her to kill something like a real bug or something, like she won't do it. Stuffed animal or some socks? Oh yeah. Oh, she's on it. But yeah, my little black dog, always in danger. So I've kept them. I've kept them for that one reason. Because I feel bad. So yeah. That's that. Okay, so let us go on a little bit longer for this game. Not too much longer. We're only going a little over 2 hours. But yeah, Tipsy thinks she's a provider. The little black dog is the brave and noble protector of my socks. Yeah, I guess so, because when the little black dog was in view, Tipsy would not go after my socks. This is true. And Tipsy, by the way, I love my cats. They're my family cats. I loved them. Tipsy was like, she's scared of people. Well, she was when she was younger. She's gotten better, but she would like, sometimes she'd like jump on you and she'd like suckle a blanket and do like the little kneading. And then you tell her like, "Hey, don't suckle the blanket. It's a little weird," because she would like really suckle. Like there were wet spots. And then you tell her, "Hey, you know, don't suckle so fiercely. It's a little weird." And she'd be like, "I'm just a scared little goal. I'm just a scared little goal." I'm like, "Oh, baby, I'm so sorry." And then I let her do it. And then she'd go and murder my little black dog. So, you know, the dichotomy of Tipsy. I'd be like, "Oh, she's just a little girl. She's just scared." And then she'd murder my dog. Stuffed animal. God, I shouldn't say it like that. Okay, go on a little bit in this game. Anyway, stuffed animals are great. Okay. Oscar, no. How do you know there isn't a ghost? At this rate, I'd be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. Talk about it anywhere that isn't here. Yep, that's it. Not gonna weigh in on this. This is between you and your dad, and the two of you should talk it out about it anywhere that isn't here. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, if Rosalina's house is haunted, we should break in and like ghost bust it or something. Sounds pretty rad to me. Whatever gets you delinquents out of this mind. Oh God, I can't talk. Yep, time to end. Oh my God, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't break into her own house. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real, and if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, You could always stay over at my house until Stella's ghost bust your place. We have to finish the basement. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are you talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. I don't I don't care. I can't believe I wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. You hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets one of the terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Uh-oh. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella, didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy Knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we gotta check it out. Oh, Stella, oh my god, you're gonna get us killed. This bitch is gonna get us killed. They're an old Cornish myth named for the knocking sounds you can hear sometimes in mines right after a collapse. Right before a collapse, before. Some say the knocking's a warning, while others say it's the spirits themselves bringing down the mines. Stella! I mean, that's not all they do. They're sometimes just mischievous. Stella! I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here for the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual, solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby. You can come along too. If you guys think there's something spooky, count me in. Nobody's going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Please listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. Wait a second. Where'd 3 of you just run off to? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Wow, Kanika, maybe you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever. You would have noticed them sneaking off. I noticed them sneaking off like I've been zoning out this whole time we've been here. Ugh, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. Stella, stop sneaking into my mines. Please, I'm literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were just wide enough for adults, we could already be done with this little mess. But no, there just have to be remnants from a bygone era. Did you just talk about how child labor was the good old days a minute ago? I was trying to get you to leave my mine. Becca's head pops up from the tunnel entrance. We're not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here 1,000,000 times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Whatever, come on you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If those idiots get themselves lost and die, I am not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mine. Except you, Ariel. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Yeah, sure. I could never fit in that tunnel anyway. They've crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyway, and the service down here sucks. I will happily escort these 2 knuckleheads out. No, you are not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby. I've been down here a ton. I can totally help out. Tabitha sighs. Ugh, there's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine, I won't waste my time arguing. I've read a lot of stories about cave rescuers needing their own rescues. Should we get some professionals down here? Are we biting off more than we can chew? Should we get some professionals down here? I am a professional. I'd also prefer to resolve this issue without word getting out if possible. Again, I don't want to deal with angry parents trying to sue me for their own negligence. Inspiring. Ah, don't worry, Ariel. This will be fun and safe. I'm sure that's exactly what you told her last night, and we all know how that ended. With a man dead. Ooh. There's no way around it. It isn't just those kids. Something is calling out to us down there. Noted. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover more ground without her. Huh. Yeah, that's probably for the best. I don't want a repeat of last night, and who knows if we'll have to do any climbing. I'll see you on the other side, hopefully soon. For sure, we won't be long. Cool, can't wait to bust some ghosts tomorrow. Kanika, Miles, and Zane head towards the entrance of the mines, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. All right, no dawdling. We should be able to catch up with them if we go this way. You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha ventures forward. Venture deeper into the mine. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversations. A conversation bounce across the walls. Becca? Why are we doing this again? I thought you I thought you thought Tabitha was like really cool. Why are we trying to get her all mad? Ugh, we're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Oh, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. I can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Hey! I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are really neat. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of a YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet, but I'm talking to Meat Rice, and I make plenty from ads and donations. Okay, we are going to actually pause here because we are at 2 hours and 9 minutes, which means I've been talking for 2 hours. And oh boy, I'm tired. Oh boy, I'm eepy. We've saved. Okay. It's funny, in the game it's Tuesday and it's Friday here, which I wish I was playing this like literally on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because that'd be so cool. But obviously I can't do that. I work and do other shit. So, oh shit. I immediately forgot that I was going to exit. Have a lovely evening. Thank you, Pradish. Have a great evening. We're going to um first of all, we're going to play some music. Second of all, we're going to figure out who to raid. So, we will go to just chatting scene for a moment. We're listening to the Hades Down soundtrack as per usual because once again it is one of my favorite musicals. Um, and I'm going to look to see who is on. Let's see. Also, thank you everyone for stopping by. We will. Who do we want to raid? Explicit's on. Hedwig and the Angry. Inch. What the hell was that? Hedwig. Hold on. Hedwig. Okay. I have to look this up. I'm sorry. You've now given me something to look up. Hedwig. The Angry Inch. I assumed it was a musical. I don't know it. I don't know it. Let's see. What's this about? Is a rock musical. Oh, that sounds interesting. Telling the story of Hedwig, a transgender East German singer, on a US tour with her band, The Angry Inch. The musical explores themes of love, loss, identity, and the search of self acceptance, all set against the backdrop of a punk rock concert. Ooh, that sounds really cool. Hell yeah. That sounds amazing, actually. I wonder if they. Sorry. I got distracted because that sounds really cool. Okay, okay, okay. We are first musical I ever saw, and it was really eye-opening. Ooh, that's amazing. I love that. Also, I love musicals. Now, Pradish, we have to focus up. We have to focus up, Pradish. I have to figure out who to raid. We're focusing. I think. Let's see. Oh, we could raid Everetta, to be fair. Or we could raid. Oh, Explicit's on. Hmm. Wait, there's so many cool people on. Wait, there's so many cool people on. Okay, okay, okay. Gamers, who's here right now, who's willing to talk. If you had to choose between Hunt colon Showdown and Peak, the like co-op climbing game, I think is what it is, which one would you choose? Because those are our options here. Veg is playing Peak. Everett is playing Hunt colon Showdown. My two loves right now. I'm like, hmm. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm trying to logic it out as well. I've rated Everetta before. I haven't had a chance to raid veg. So that's what I'm thinking. I think we raid veg because I haven't raided him. And that sounds lovely. Yes. Yes. I am making my choices. Okay. Although I don't feel like, hold on. I had to pull up his stream first. Okay. Let me just, I'm a big fan of copy paste. Oh boy. I'm a big fan of copy paste. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate you. I love you all. And we will. Sorry, I had to move my phone down because I have to type backslash. Wait. Oh wait, I have an ending scene. Guys, I'm not focused. I have an ending scene. I have an ending scene. I swear, I'm good at this. I swear. Okay. Yes, we will raid Veg. I'm really excited. He's playing Peak, which I do want to play. Um, I need to play that with Jordan or Lauren Pavon and Cam. Thick fillet. Yeah, I saw that it was cheap, which is always a benefit. So yeah, hopefully I'll have to make a time to play that. Gosh, why am I trying to think of plans? Maybe next week? Maybe we can play it next week. I'll have to talk to Cam and Jordan. We'll see. And then it's a four-player game. So I can see who would like to play. Anyway, we are ending. Again, appreciate everyone. Have a lovely evening. Thank you so much. And oh, probably no stream tomorrow. Four player, but there's an easy mod for more. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Probably no stream tomorrow because it's my mom's birthday and we're doing dinner. So I think I'm gonna stream on Sunday. I think. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, good night, good night, good night. Bye, bye, bye. Love you.